Welcome to the Clubhouse Wizard. What's up, everybody? It's January 17th. I've got my little log book with all of the details from today, which was the latest Clubhouse Founders Town Hall. So let's see what we got in here today, shall we? Again, it was Paul Davidson who took the lead on it, and he had some really great energy, laughing all the time. I just love his energy and what the vision that they have for what Clubhouse is going to mean for all of us. And so many of us have been touched in so many incredible ways. I just got off, with a group with cannabis nurses and this woman that was having a really tough time and getting a tough diagnosis with cancer. Got all this support from all these nurses and doctors, naturopaths, and gave her so much hope and things to try when she was kind of at wit's end. So it's just the power of cannabis and power of Clubhouse working together and giving us this platform that we can actually talk about things that we know and not being banned or being kicked off Facebook or things like that for just sharing the knowledge that we know that has helped people in our lives and loved ones as well. So on that as well, if you want to have any questions for Clubhouse, to have your questions answered for the town hall, go to support.joinclubhouse.com. They were talking about some of the cool things that they saw this week that happened on Clubhouse. One of them was they were talking about how San Francisco is losing a lot of the tech people, moving to other places like Texas and Florida and Miami, and they actually had the mayors on from those locations to talk about the people that were leaving, the tech folks that were leaving San Francisco. Again, it's the power of Clubhouse, how all of a sudden people can get pinged and then all of a sudden they're in the actual group itself. So again, Paul loves that. That's one of his favorite things. And he also recommends that if you want to have an expert on or a specific person, then just ask your audience, that Kevin Bacon thing. And then maybe if you're going to have another room or group, then that's going to be about a certain subject. Ask your audience to go find whoever can get connected to them to invite them to join that next Clubhouse room. So that's a real super cool thing that everyone loves at Clubhouse. There was also a talk about Bitcoin, which is obviously very popular. The CEO of Coinbase was on talking about it. There was also COVID talks, talking about gut biomes and epidemiologists and lead folks were there, and obviously cannabis and herbs and things that help with our body's immune system and fight off all viruses, and COVID-19 is obviously a virus. There's also some cool ones that had modern athletes and their roles in society and being a role model, and they had Mark Cuban and Terrell Owens even popped on a group today. So it was just really, really cool to see all those things happen. They want to have more support for us, for all the users of Clubhouse and the creators. So they're working really hard on making that more efficient. They're working very focused right now on getting the servers as fast can be. Fewer red error messages. They're, pouring their heart and soul. And right now it's 9 employees, but they're doing their best to hire away. If you send an email to jobs@joinclubhouse.com, you can tell them you're looking for a job. You can also find clubhouseguide.com. They have a whole bunch of jobs listed on the website. They want to get the clubs, the Clubhouse and the clubs, specifically the clubs within Clubhouse. They're looking to get those set up faster. I know they batch reported 10,000 of those, so they're going to have more of that happening as well. If your club didn't get approved and you applied a few weeks ago, chances are that there was a typo with your username or something like that. So they're going by hand. They're going to be emailing you back to tell you what the issue was to get that going. They're also doing. Let's see, for those that wanted to remove your creator name, you can do that one time. So if you came in with a name that you didn't like, you can change that, but you only get to do that one time. They also, there's just, they're going to make it super easy to report trolls. This is a zero tolerance, one strike and you're out. If you're a troll, if you're disrupting the flow of a room, if you're being intentional and just don't belong, they're not going to take it. So what you do is if someone does that, you click on if you're a moderator, you click on them and there's the 3 dots up there and you can report them. Also, if you're a moderator and someone came in your room or your club and was a troll, then you can click the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner and it says recent speakers. So you can also click on the recent speakers of who that person was and report that incident. They'll look into it, and if the person was being, disruptive and a troll, then they will kick them out of Clubhouse. So they are very serious about that. However, if you report someone to get them kicked out and you are identified as someone who's doing that maliciously with intent, and it's a frivolous case, then that is also against the terms of services, and you will be kicked out of Clubhouse. So everybody just needs to be on their best behavior. Just let people talk, let the room flow. Don't be a disruption. The Clubhouse is a place where people are supposed to be able to feel safe, to have authentic conversations, and find like-minded and like-valued people. So be a part of the solution. Don't be a part of the problem, or poof, you'll be out of Clubhouse. What else do we got here? They fixed some bugs as well. That was on the last report that came in on Tuesday. So they're always constantly working on that. Tuesday the 19th. That's the next update. They'll be doing everything's about discovery, finding new people, finding new groups, finding new clubs. They always want the discovery. That's what the search box is for, and the little magnifying glass. They want you to the algorithms. They want to present people that are the absolute, being followed by the most amount of people on the topics that you care about. That's how those algorithms work. They're always working on getting those algorithms to work better and better. There's thousands of live rooms going on at once, and they're just doing everything they possibly can, but they're the right kind of guys doing it, so I'm really happy about it. They're all about onboarding great people, so they're going to continue to just have the invite only system, and growth is really important to them. They want you to be able to find your tribe. That's what's important. So the top 3 things on Clubhouse is onboarding great people, find your tribe, and giving moderators the tools and the support to create great content and great shows. That's the top 3 things for Clubhouse. You're also going to be able to hide rooms on your feed. If you don't like certain rooms showing up all the time, you can be able, as soon on Tuesday, they're hoping that they'll have that in the update where they'll be able to click that so you can swipe it away and have the room no longer show up in your feed. So that's coming as well. The hand raise queue, they're going to be able to change the hand raising queue, so you're going to be able to have it where that only people can raise their hand who either the moderators follow or belong to your club. That way, sometimes you just don't want people that don't really understand how Clubhouse works, or they're just some random person that might not belong in the topic, so you can kind of discern your audience a little bit more. That's coming as well. There's also a lot more coming in week 2, 3, and 4, but they're really staying focused on those things as well. The green badge or the green bean is, they're just trying to keep it as simple as possible. Some people are concerned that the creators of the room who start with the original green badge, you give the moderators to too many people and people are getting kicked out, and they're all worried about that. So their advice is don't give the moderator button away to too many people, certainly people that you don't know. And also when you're closing your room, you need to make sure when you end the room in the upper right-hand corner with the 3 dots that says end rooms, that you, the creator, has the moderator badge when that room is closed. So you give the algorithm juice to Clubhouse to identify you as the creator. Again, Clubhouse is always about supporting the creator. What else do we got here? They always want to do the simple thing first. So they try to keep Clubhouse as simple as possible. There's lots of suggestions of how they can improve it. But again, they just want to keep things simple and keep the complexity as simple as possible. They recommend less moderator badges, like I said. In their experience, when you have too many moderators, people are talking over each other, and you can kind of lose control of the room. People asked about profiles and using a profile for their business. Again, this was meant for Clubhouse is meant for one person and one profile. So it's you, it's the person, it's not your social media manager talking, it's you talking. So that's part of the terms of service as well. They just want you to be the person who you say you are and talking to that, and being who that is. So that's also something you can get in trouble for. So make sure you say who you are and you are who you are. Otherwise, you could be have some issues with the terms and service. What else do we have here? Connecting clubs with a brand. They've seen that. If you have a brand like Coca-Cola, or for us, it's the Miracle Plant, then you can have your brand name in your club. That's totally fine and totally understandable. So keep that in mind when you're submitting. You only get one club, so make it count when you submit for your club. just overall, Paul's just a fun guy. He's laughing all the time with great questions, and he's just got a great attitude. So I feel really comfortable with these guys who are running Clubhouse. So him and Seth. So they're hiring more people to build out Android for everyone who's like, what's up with the Apple thing? They just don't have enough people, man. They're 9 employees. Chill out. Give them some time. But they are hiring to have people come in and actually build out the Android platform, so that's coming down the road. Again, jobs at joinclubhouse.com. If you want a job, shoot them an email, shoot them your resume, tell them why you're so great. Maybe they'll create a job for you, but they need help. They're hiring. What else do we got here? Topic suggestions. Again, they want to provide you with people and clubs that just like, oh my God, everybody, the thing that you like, let's say it's CBDA for us. If you like CBDA, you have to follow this guy because disproportionately everybody's following this guy. So that's how the algorithms work. So they're trying to do the help for you. Say, look, whatever the topic is that you're into, tons of people are following this person or this club, and that is how the algorithms work. What else do we have? There's going to be a club directory, real simple, that you can kind of scroll through. Again, if you're looking to host a show, you can't do it on a weekly basis. You have to do it individually and come in, and that's kind of, they want it to be that way for now. But yeah, if you're hosting a show at a certain time, just keep making it, putting it in the descriptions, and that's how it's going to be done for now. They're going to give us metadata, which is like what happened, how many people were in my room, how many people showed up, what was the peak number of people, what was the retention rate, how many people stayed, for how long. They want that data. They want to give you that data so you can know how good your rooms are doing, how good your clubs are doing, how much people are liking your content, how popular it is. What else do we have here? They're going to give us eventually, not now, but at some point, the ability for the speakers, for the moderators to record the content so they can repurpose it for podcasts and things like that. That's coming down the road. Right now, the recording thing is that you have to get the explicit consent of everybody who is a speaker for you to record. So that's on you to get that done. I've also seen people put in the title that they are recording. Eventually, like I said, got to give them time. We're still in the beta. But eventually, that's a capability that they'll be offering as well for the recording features. A lot of people ask about the DMs. Right now, the DMs really apply to basically Instagram direct messages. They are going to build DMs for Clubhouse. Eventually, that is their plan. It hasn't been a big enough priority yet. A lot of us are using Instagrams, and it's working out great. But at some point, they are going to have a DM for Clubhouse specifically. Club notifications, Paul was saying, if you're getting too many notifications and it's driving you crazy, then maybe unfollow that club and then just kind of follow the club as you, or the people that are in the club. That way, if the notifications are coming up too much. Again, one person, one account. You got to, if they want the true person who you say you are, has to be you. That is the terms of service that you signed on when you joined Clubhouse. So you're not supposed to be having social media managers run your account. It's got to be you, your voice, your specific shares and things of that nature. Again, 0 trolls. One strike policy. You're out. So don't be a troll, or you won't be in Clubhouse. What else do we have here? Introduced by the speaker, see false reports, got that. Again, Paul loves the ping. When you hit the plus to add people in, you can talk about it for hours. So make sure you're using that and having your audience ping people that need to be in there. Like if it's specific experts or whatnot, you'd be amazed how people can find them and track them down and add them to a current live room or to your next room. And what else do we have here? And right now they're doing a pilot program to really understand how they're going to do the metadata reporting on the Clubhouse to give you all that access. So that's about it today. I'm so happy everyone is having a great experience at Clubhouse Wizard. Again, you can go to the website that I put up that has this little video, which is www.chwizard.com, and it always will have an updated video of the latest and greatest from the horse's mouth, from Paul, and everybody down there at Clubhouse. I hope everyone's having fun. I know I'm having fun. Been some great conversations with Glenn Morshower and Ken Walls and Robbie Cornelius and Joe Ingram, and just meeting so many wonderful people, and it's really helping our mission of paying it forward and getting CBDA hemp raw supplements into the hands of people that need them. And so this platform has been amazing for us to reach people and tell our story, share our story, meet with doctors and nurses who are also on the same wavelength. And just I look forward to seeing everybody next week. have a good time in Clubhouse, and we'll see you in another room real soon.